Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel Learning English with Hamid. We continue with our series on essay writing, and as part of that series, today we do our second video. Let's start. How to write a perfect essay, part 2. So what am I going to do in this video? Well, in this video I'm going to do this. How did I write the essay? If you haven't watched part 1, please watch that first, then you'll understand this one. So download that essay and keep that in front of you and watch this video. So then you'll understand this video better. So this video is about how did I write the essay. So a step-by-step analysis. So in this video I'm going to tell you how I wrote the essay, that perfect essay, and what techniques I used, what types of words I used, what kind of collocation, sentence structure. We're going to discuss that in this video in detail. So you know the topic. The topic is in India and Pakistan, many people watch cricket matches enthusiastically. What are the advantages and disadvantages of this? Write a 6-paragraph essay. So let's start. Introduction, and I told you to write a 3-part structure in the introduction. A broad background statement, rewrite the essay, prompt like the topic in your own words, and write a thesis statement. How did I start the essay? Well, I started it like this. Broad background statement is sporting events are hugely popular all over the world. So you see, I have used a simple sentence. There are 4 types of sentences, and you should use a variety, sometimes simple, sometimes compound, sometimes complex sentence. I started the essay with a simple sentence. You can also start with a simple sentence. Though it's not mathematical, you can start with a compound sentence or complex sentence. But I personally like to start my introduction with a simple sentence. It's a simple sentence. And you see here I have used a little advanced adverb, hugely. So hugely means extremely. So cricket, sporting events are, for example, hugely popular. We also say hugely entertaining, hugely important, hugely successful, for example. So that's the first sentence, broad background statement. Rewrite the topic in your own words. So you see, this is how I wrote it, and you can read it. You pause the video if you don't have that essay in front of you or with you. A complex sentence. I think we should do these types of sentences. I'll discuss these types of sentences in some future video, hopefully soon. So it's a complex sentence. I have started this sentence with though, and then there is the superlative, the most popular. So I have started with the complex sentence, and with the superlative structure I've started kind of showing off my language skills. Remember, in essay writing you should show off your linguistic skills a bit, not too much but a little. Yeah, if you can use a little advanced structure, so use that, because after all it's a test of your language skills. But don't overdo it, and make sure that you use that correctly and accurately, and it sounds natural. So I've used a comparative structure, the most popular, and then there is this advanced vocab, by no means. I have used that as in the second sentence. And the basic one will be, if I write a basic sentence, that will be, cricket is a popular game like football. Fine, this one is fine, but we want to write a little advanced structures. We want to use a bit advanced structures. So we have used cricket is by no means far behind. So as a whole, a complex sentence with a bit of advanced vocabulary. Okay, one more sentence. Cricket holds great appeal for many people and these 2 countries. So you see, hold great appeal means people like cricket. So I could have said in India and Pakistan people love cricket, like cricket, but that would be very basic. So we want to use a bit advanced structure, a little advanced, and I have used a synonym here. So to replace enthusiastically, I have used avidly. They mean the same. You should do the same. Don't use all the words from the question prompt. Use your own words. The more words you can replace, the better. The words in the topic. The basic one will be, people in India and Pakistan love watching cricket. That's fine. But again, we want to use a bit advanced structure. Thesis statement, the most important sentence in your introduction. So this is my thesis statement, starts from while and it ends with waste of time. So you see a complex sentence, and in this thesis statement I have mentioned the 4 main points that I will develop in the main body. So how is this thesis statement? Do you think it's clear? I think it's pretty clear. Remember, clarity is very important in your writing. Use a bit advanced structure, but your structure should be very clear. So you see, this thesis statement is very clear, and it sets the direction for the entire essay. Your thesis statement should set this direction for the entire essay. And the sentence structure, as I told you, is complex. I've used some more adverbs. Earlier I used hugely, then avidly. Here I have used undoubtedly, most importantly. Yes, the use of adverbs is very important. It's like part of vocabulary. So, but keep in mind their accuracy. The adverbs and the adjectives should go together. And then we have this collocation, significant drawback. So you see, in the topic we don't have this noun drawback. I have used the word drawback as a synonym for disadvantage. So I'm showing off my vocabulary a bit. I'm sure you know the meaning of drawback. So still, like, you know the meaning, we know the meaning, but we want to show off a little. Yeah. Another synonym, yes, drawback. Moving on. The basic thesis statement, yes, I'll discuss the advantages and disadvantages. You could write this kind of thesis statement. You can write this basic thesis statement, but we want to write a little advanced structure, as I told you in my part 1 video. Now the main body. So we have the 3-part structure. Pause the video if you want to read it. Yes, topic sentence, you should know the parts that we write in the main body. Topic sentence, first part, explain it, give examples. Let's see how I have done this. So you see the red sentence is my topic sentence, and it's a simple sentence. I would advise you to use a simple sentence for your topic sentence. It's easy to manage. So the first advantage, so you see, this is the topic sentence. Is it clear? Yes, it's very clear. In a country, then the rest, the white, and followed by details and examples. The first sentence is the topic sentence, and it starts with the first advantage. So you see, this expression clearly tells us that this is the first advantage. That's the topic sentence, very clear. And in a country like Pakistan and India, explanation, where modes of entertainment are scarce. This expression, this clause in commas, I am showing off my punctuation skills. Scarce, a bit advanced adjective, and not only but also an advanced structure. And enthrall, I have used enthrall. Enthrall is an advanced vocab. So I'm showing my language skills, and I'm explaining my point. Continuing with the first paragraph, the hearts of India and Pakistan, and then tournament is the last word here. So it's the first paragraph of first main body paragraph. So if you see here, the hearts of Indian and Pakistani cricket watchers beat fast. When for this sentence, I have written a basic one here. Indian and Pakistani people are very happy. I could have written that, but I didn't because I've used a bit advanced structure. Moreover tells that a new idea is coming, and then the last sentence has the linker clearly, so it wraps up the sentence. So you see, this is how I have written this paragraph. Moving on to the next main body paragraph, I've started it with another benefit. So you see here I have used a synonym for advantage. So the red sentence is my topic sentence, and the rest of the sentences are examples and explanation. So another benefit is the topic sentence, first sentence. Yes, you should in your essay, the first sentence of your main body, the main body paragraph, should start with your topic sentence, and write it very clear. Write a clear topic sentence. The clearer your sentence is, the higher your chances of getting good marks. So another benefit, so you see here, another benefit clearly tells us that this is another idea, like the second main body paragraph. And you see I've used these structures, postponing their day-to-day activities or postponing their activities. So I've started this sentence with the participle phrase. I want to use variety. Remember, the more variety you have in your essay, the better. For example, variety of sentence structures, variety of words, variety of ideas, variety of punctuations, very important. So variety will get you good marks. I've tried to do the same. So postponing there, this. I've started this sentence with a participle phrase, and I have used show and express their patriotism. I have used two verbs, again to show off my vocabulary. By the way, essay is not all about showing off. I think I should not use this word a lot, but I have. But I'm using this word. So it's not all about showing off your vocabulary. You should organize your essay this way. Crowd around, I have used a common noun as a verb. You can do the same. Do it, yes, if appropriate. And I have used devices. It's a nice word to cover different machines, electronic gadgets like mobile, laptop, for example, LEDs. I've used another verb, intensely, again a synonym of enthusiastically, kind of advanced. So you see, their hearts are filled with joy. I have written this sentence. It's a nice sentence. So instead of writing they are very happy when their favorite players hit a boundary, for example. So I've written their hearts are filled with joy. This is more descriptive. Basic is they become very happy. And this was for example. So you see, this for example expression tells us that this is an example. So you must give examples in order to develop your paragraph. After that, magnificent victory. So you see, after that expression tells us that this is like this happened after that. So I'm using a time expression to explain my point, and the use of such time expressions makes your essay coherent, like a connected whole. And then I've used magnificent, an advanced adjective. Then I've used ecstatic and elated. So you see, ecstatic and elated, they both sound with the same sound. So instead of writing happy, 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 I've used a bit advanced adjectives. Ecstatic and elated, advanced adjectives. Then the expression as if, I have used a hypothetical structure. So I want to show off, I want to show to the reader that I can use a hypothetical structure as well. And also is a linker. Hero worshipped, a little advanced vocab. Moreover, again, another linker tells the reader that another idea is coming. And I've used something very interesting here. I've written they shout, scream, and cheer. So I have used three verbs. And you know, it's called the use of three. And do it if you can, of course, if you have time. But of course, you do that, you practice these kind of techniques well before your exam. So you try the use of three, you try using different sentence structures, you show your essay to your teacher gives you feedback. So you practice, and on exam day, hopefully you do well, you will do well. So I've used the use of three, like three verbs, and it's a very powerful technique. You could use three adjectives or three nouns, one after the other, of course. The use of three, yes. I've used semicolon here in this paragraph. Again, download the essay, and if you have the essay in front of you, you'll find this easy to understand. So I'm using a variety of punctuation. Variety is the key. And then clearly, the last sentence has this linker clearly, and that wraps up the sentence. Moving on, cricket viewership has its disadvantages also. So you see, this sentence clearly tells the reader that now I'm going to discuss the disadvantages. And the topic sentence in red, watching fixtures may lead to health issues. So I have used a synonym for matches. I have used fixtures. Fixture, another word for matches. And that's the topic sentence. Again, the second sentence, I could remove the first sentence as well. Cricket viewership has disadvantages also. You may not write that if you want. So in that case, your topic sentence is your first sentence. And I have used if clause here. Again, a variety. Watching fixtures may lead to. So you see, I have used the modal verb here, may. And this is what is called hedging in academic writing. We'll discuss hedging in some future video, hopefully. The drawback. So another drawback expression tells us that this is another idea. And you see here, the red sentence is my topic sentence. So another drawback signals new idea. And this expression makes my essay coherent. And the red sentence is the topic sentence, and it's one sentence, and it's a simple sentence. Is it a simple sentence? Yes, it is a simple sentence. Sheer waste of time. So you see, I've used an advanced attributive adjective, sheer waste of time. I could have just written is a waste of time. In the case of, so you see explanation, then similarly, the expression similarly tells us that verb, that another idea is coming, another similar idea. Then the paragraph ends with the expression thus, and that wraps up the paragraph. And now the conclusion. So that's the conclusion, the two-part structure. How did I write my conclusion? Well, I have started it with all things considered. So this clearly tells the reader that this is the conclusion. It links conclusion, signals conclusion. While cricket, so you see, it's the restatement of the thesis statement. We know that in conclusion, we restate our thesis. And I have ended the conclusion and hence the entire essay with moderation is the spice of life, and this is a metaphor. Yes, I've used a metaphor as well. So you can also use a metaphor if you can, and if it's natural and if it's clear. And that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. So I hope you understood all the techniques that I tried to explain to you. So should we continue with this? Tell me in the comment section. More videos on essay coming. Yes, I think we should continue. Yes, more videos coming. So give this video a like if you liked it, and share it with your friends. Come back for more lessons. See you.